The goal is to catch a hognose snake on the burn unit before the cattle come out in the spring. And then with that, put a radio transmitter if it's big enough. And then is that hognose snake gonna stay on the unit through the course of the season with the grazing pressure that we apply through patch burn grazing? To find them, generally you're looking in a little 2-inch hole or something where they might be curled up resting in the middle of the day, and the prairie has thousands of them. So it's kind of a hat trick just to find them. Hognose snakes are different than other snakes that they don't necessarily try to slither away. They play dead. So as you're walking through the grass, when you see garter snakes, you always catch the motion of the grass, and that's what kind of catches your attention. Also, if you start to see a hognose snake, they curl up and do some goofy motions and slime themselves and make them look real sick. Then they literally turn upside down, belly up, stick their tongue out, and won't move. If you go and start to flip them over, they'll instantly roll back right over and play dead. That's their big defense mechanism out here. And they're really well camouflaged. They're really difficult to see. Hognose snakes also, when you start to mess with them a little bit, they'll kind of hiss and act a little bit like a cobra with their head motions, and they flatten themselves out to look more intimidating. So people commonly kill them a lot, and then they don't really need to because they're just out looking for insects and frogs and things. Typically, you look at a prairie and say, we're gonna burn it every 4 or 5 years, and you assume that's best for the butterflies, that's best for the plants, small mammals, snakes, the whole 9 yards. But you don't really know that, and there's a lot that we don't know that's going on out here. And we're just scratching the surface on above the ground. We don't even know what's happening with insects and all the stuff below the ground.